we join in our nation's anthem. Graduates, you may be seated. Friends and family, you may also be seated. I can tell this is going to be a loud year, and I love that, but we also want to honor our graduates tonight, so let's get started. Welcome to the celebration of the class of 2024. As we begin this graduation ceremony for Warren Woods Adult Education and Enterprise High School, I would like to introduce individuals within this district who play a vital role in the success and achievement of our students. Board of Education President Mike Schulte. Board of Education Vice President Paul Zanetti. Board of Education Secretary Kay Walsh. Board of Education Treasurer Mike Fitzpatrick. Board of Education Trustee Michael Garcia. Board of Education Trustee Scott Hiller. Board of Education Trustee Jenny Nitz. Superintendent Stacy Denowith-Feachy. Deputy Superintendent Neil Cassabon. Special Services Director Stacy Sward. Curriculum Director Kara Beal. Technology Director Kevin Hustick. Warren Woods Middle School Principal Donnie Sikora. Warren Woods Middle School Assistant Principal Jennifer Budjo. And somewhere around here, I saw the District Police Liaison Officer, Officer Frank Merrick. The principal of Enterprise High School is Tim Baldwin, seated behind me. And my name is Kristen Allen. I am the Adult Education Coordinator. Some of the most important people in the life of any student are their teachers. Every day they provide instruction, support, guidance, and encouragement. Would the staff of Enterprise High School and Warren Woods Adult Education please stand to be recognized at this time? Friends and family, on behalf of the graduates seated before you, I extend a warm welcome. Thank you for being here tonight to celebrate this important milestone. This has been a long year. Maybe I'm the only one feeling that way, but I'm guessing more than a few of you have felt that too. I would also hazard a guess that this journey has been a lot for every graduate here on the stage. If you are an on-time graduate, you started your freshman year when the world was in the thick of a global pandemic and all that came with it. Online learning, Zoom, attending classes in your pajamas, and cancel school events, among many other things. If you were a graduate who was originally part of another graduation year, you may have returned to school at one of the most challenging times imaginable. Some of you delayed your return to school because of what was going on in the world and in your personal life. I'm going to guess that for every single one of you graduating tonight, this was not exactly how you imagined your high school years panning out when you were a kid thinking about this day. Now, when I was writing this, I was thinking about throwing some references into John Hughes movies like 16 Candles, but I'm guessing none of you remember those movies, so we're going to ignore it. And that's okay. You're here now. That's all that matters. You made it. You have accomplished something that 1 out of every 8 Michiganders never do: graduate. Everyone in this room is so proud of you, and I am proud of you. Having said that, I want to leave you not just with pride in your accomplishment, but also a challenge. Don't let this achievement today, wonderful as it is, be your greatest achievement. Often, graduation ceremonies are called commencement ceremonies. Commencement simply means the beginning or start of something, and it indicates that this isn't the end. This isn't the end of challenges, of hard work, and of accomplishing worthy goals. You're just leveling up to something new and hopefully something even better in your future. Now, here's the bit where I get to impart a few key pieces of wisdom for this next stage in your life. I can be long-winded, as many of you know, so I'm forcing myself to distill this part down to a few important nuggets. First, continue to pursue knowledge, either formally through post-secondary education and career training, or informally through reading some good books and studying the world around you. Learning and growth must not end here. Some of your most valuable lessons will not be accompanied by a piece of paper and a ceremony. Live boldly in the knowledge that you can and will succeed with perseverance and the support of those who care about you. To this end, surround yourself by people who want to see you become the best you that you can be and who will walk with you on that journey. Use the memory of today to propel you forward on the days that seem overwhelming and insurmountable, the days when you just want to give up. You can do hard things. You've proved that because you've already done the hard things. Your presence on this stage is the evidence. You are graduates who faced such unusual obstacles over the last several years, different from every other graduating class. Take the lessons you learned, not just how to use Zoom and things like that, but all of the life lessons, and go forward knowing that you can meet life's challenges with creativity, compassion, and determination. So, class of 2024, as we move forward with the rest of the ceremony and celebration in your honor, allow me to be the first to offer my congratulations on the significant accomplishment and my best wishes for your future. Our Master of Ceremonies this evening will be Enterprise High School graduate Jalal Sha'u. Did I get it right?
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of the graduating class of 2024, I extend a warm welcome to our families, our friends, staff members, administrators, and guests at this year's commencement ceremony for Warren Woods Enterprise High School and Adult Education. All of the graduates on stage this evening started our education at many different schools and school districts, but eventually left those programs. We all came to Warren Woods schools and succeeded. Why have we succeeded? Because Warren Woods schools are dedicated to caring about students and holding high expectations for student achievement. We have learned firsthand that achievement is the natural outcome of a caring educational environment. At this time, I would like to introduce our keynote speaker, Mr. Jesse Hurst, Associate Dean of Students and Title IX Director of Oakland University.
All right. Well, good evening.
Good evening.
What's called? Tilt this up a little bit forward here. How's that? That's better? Can all you in the back hear me? Do I need to elevate my voice at all? I heard a yes, I do. I don't want to scream and have people running up out of here, so I think I'm gonna just keep it at this decibel if you all don't mind. All right, so to our distinguished guests, to our parents, to our teachers and educators, and most importantly to these amazing graduates that are sitting behind me, thank you for allowing me this opportunity to grace your presence. I understand and note that if you all are like me, your attention spans are not that long. So I promise you I will not stand here before you and just bedaddle and waste your time, okay? If you will allow me a couple of your minutes and give me your undivided attention, you all can help me sit down and find seclusion in my seat, all right? So I have some prepared remarks. I spent a couple days kind of writing these out, but as I was sitting here, I understand what my strengths are. And if you all don't mind, I think I'm gonna pivot a little bit. And I would like to talk to these amazing graduates from the heart, okay? Graduates, let me apologize to you first and foremost because my back is to you, but I'm talking to you, okay? I want you to know that, okay? So as we come here to honor and celebrate this incredible milestone in your lives, I'm deeply humbled and thrilled, as I stated, to be standing here before you. In my role as the Dean of Students at Oakland University, my job is to help students navigate, overcome, and ultimately persevere through some of the most difficult challenges that they will face towards their educational journey. I think a lot of the individuals that are seated behind me can have a similar experience in their pathway to get here. But there's one overall theme that I see constantly with just about every student that I meet with, that I connect with, that I try to mentor, that I try to pour my all into. And that's this simple word called gratitude, okay? So this is for the part where I said I was gonna pivot, okay? So it's a story I want to tell you all about me. All right, I never said this publicly. My esteemed colleague and friend for over 20 years behind me, I don't think he knows this story. Okay? But I'm gonna drop it. When I was in the 11th grade, as you can see, I'm a man of a large stature, so yes, I did play football in high school. We were getting ready to play our 5th game of the season against Saginaw High, which was one of our arch nemesis at the time. Whoever won that game was going to have the driving seat to come out and take over the conference, have good playoff seating, all of that stuff. On top of that, I knew that there were a couple college scouts that was going to be in attendance, not only to see me play, but to see who our quarterback was at the time play, which many of you probably know his name is Mateen Cleaves. So I believe wholeheartedly that if you look great, you play great. And it was a cold night, and I decided, you know what, I need something warm underneath my pads that can kind of help me with the temperature and to make me feel like, you know, I had all of the tools necessary to go through and be successful during that game. So I snuck out, I left 6 hours early. I went down the street from our high school to a local sporting goods store. There was this red kind of like sweatshirt that was perfect that I could fit underneath all of my gear. I had $15 on me. I think the sweatshirt was $19.99 plus tax. Okay, think you all can see where I'm going. So I look to my left, I look to my right, I look in front of me, and I took the sweatshirt and I wrapped it up pretty neatly, and I stuffed it inside my right sleeve of my jacket. I will casually walk out the store. I hear the doorbell ringer going off. I can still hear it to this day. I listened to see if there was any footsteps coming behind me. I didn't hear any. I was like, okay, I made it scot-free. I get to my car. I'm unlocking the door. This is the time where we didn't have those remote locks. You have to put the key in the lock and turn it. And then I heard a voice say, Jesse. And I'm like, oh, my heart sank. I turned around. It was a father of one of my teammates. And he said, why in the hell did you walk out of this store stealing? Why did you do that? I was stuck, I was froze, I had absolutely no response whatsoever. I just shrugged my shoulders like, man, I don't know. And he made me walk back into the store. He made me tell the manager what happened. I got arrested. It was a very dark and embarrassing moment, not only for me, but for my family, right? So needless to say, I missed that game, right? But that moment stuck with me to this day. It helped shape the person that I am. It helped me understand that I don't have not only myself to be concerned about, but an entire community that's watching me, that's rooting for me, that's advocating for me, that's making sure that I do my best, that want to see me succeed at my best and at my potential. It shaped everything about me to my core, so much so that I recall vividly telling my mom what happened and seeing the look of just sheer disappointment in her face and eyes. And to this day, I think about every decision that I make and ask, how will my mama react if I do this? And I will envision her face. And if it's a happy face, then I know I can move forward. Okay? That man's name was Mr. Quarles. Some 16 years later, he helped me out in my most darkest moment when my mother passed away from an asthma attack. And he was the funeral director that was helping us put together her final arrangements. And he remembered that story. And he remembered who I was. And he was so proud of the man that I ultimately ended up becoming, because he hadn't seen me since that moment, right? And I want you all, these graduates behind me, to know that you can't get anywhere. None of us has ever, I'll just put it this way, nobody in the history of mankind has gotten to wherever they gotten to without the help, the assistance, or the support of someone. You can never go through this journey alone. But recognize and know that you have a community of people who are behind you, who are supporting you, who are rooting for you, and who want to see you achieve them levels at the highest points that they can be. So I wanted to share that experience with you to say that gratitude is more than just saying thank you. It's about recognizing that support and those opportunities and those experiences that help shape the person that you are today. As you step forward from this moment and beyond, if you carry your heart full of gratitude, I promise you that it will empower you to face new challenges with resiliency and grace. And the one thing that I know about this group, just by looking at them, is that you have the resiliency to get through whatever obstacles you're facing. You have the determination to overcome whatever challenges is in your way. The only obstacle that you will ever encounter that will stop you from achieving the levels that you want to achieve is yourselves. Believe that. So as you move forward, you will encounter new subjects and friends and new challenges and opportunities. Each of these experiences is a doorway to a world full of possibilities that I hope that you will explore with an eager and open mind. But as you do, remember to carry that deep sense of gratitude for those people and those experiences that brought you to this point. A few words of advice that I can just share with you to kind of help maintain this spirit of gratitude is acknowledging your support system, recognizing and appreciating those who helped you along your way, as I stated. Remember to stay open-minded. Be willing to explore new ideas and perspectives. Ask questions. Never stop questioning the world around you. Whether it's in the classroom or at home or with you just chilling with your folks, ask questions to help you to learn and to grow. Seek knowledge. Make it a habit to learn something new every day. Read a book, watch a documentary, take up a different hobby or a craft, or engage in some type of meaningful conversation. Stay away from all the Twitter talk, though, because that's and TikTok stuff. Stay away from this stuff. Embrace failure. Don't be afraid to fail. The only thing that can prevent you from moving forward is if you just sit there. Pick yourself back up, continue to move forward one step at a time. Each mistake is an opportunity for you to learn, to grow, and to improve. And be curious about yourself. Take the time to understand your passions, strengths, and weaknesses. Self-discovery is a lifelong journey that will help you make informed decisions about your future as you move forward. So just remember that just having a powerful sense of gratitude can be a wonderful ally for you. It can help guide you, it can help motivate you, it can help you find creative solutions to any problems that you have. Embrace this attitude with gratitude. Nurture it, and let it lead you to places that you never imagined you can go. So I just want to say again, thank you, and congratulations to these graduates that are behind me. Your future is extraordinarily bright, and it's yours to explore. Embrace it with this feeling of gratitude and curiosity, and you will achieve wonders that is beyond your wildest dreams. So thank you all for your time and attention, and good luck with everything that you do in the future. Thank you.
Those lights are working better.
On behalf of my fellow graduates, I would like to express my appreciation to the Board of Education, the administration, the staff at our schools for all you've done. Right. Oof. The road that has brought us to our destination today has been pretty rough at times. We would not be here today without the entire support of the entire Warren Woods community. Each graduate here tonight has a special story. I think we all have faced difficulties and disappointment at times in our lives. Regardless of how tough it was and how many obstacles stood in our way, we all managed to achieve a goal of earning a high school diploma. I would like to introduce some of my fellow graduates who have some thoughts to share with you this evening. Please welcome our first student speaker, adult ed graduate, Monique Brisbane.
Good evening, my fellow classmates, teachers, administrators, and guests. Welcome. I extend my heartfelt congratulations to every and each graduate. 12 years ago, I was supposed to walk across the stage with the graduating class of 2012. Today, I am graduating with all of you as the class of 2024. Better late than never. I couldn't be prouder of you all today.
Got it.
My name is Monique Brisbane. I started coming to Warren Woods Adult Education in September of 2022 and completed all my classes in March of 2024. It took me 18 months of hard and relentless work, juggling family, life, and education. I came into this program thinking I'd be done in just a few months tops, but boy, was I wrong. There were so many different practice tests and TAID tests. I was so confused. After around 5 months into attending school, I took a break for 2 months while my fiance and I welcomed our third child to our family. The world keeps spinning. Before I knew it, it was time to go back to work. I continued with my online classes from home while working full-time. Eventually, I started attending evening classes because I was struggling with my last subject, math. I was exhausted and stressed because of my tight schedule. I missed spending time with my family. But I was determined and had a great support system encouraging me, so I continued to come to school. Some of us here today may be wondering what's next. It is okay to wonder, but I also think that it is important to realize that our future is not just something that happens to us. It's something we create and work towards. I'm so thankful for my family, teachers, Miss Allen, and all of the classmates I met while attending Warrenwood's adult education. I appreciate those of you who shared links and extra books to make sure I had every tool available to accomplish my goals. Thank you for their encouraging words and for guiding me through my academic journey. In closing, congratulations once again, class of 2024. May your journey be filled with purpose, fulfillment, and endless opportunities. May you continue to learn and grow, and may you continue to make a positive impact on the world. Congrats to the class of 2024.
Is it?
I would like to welcome you, our next student speaker from Adult Ed, Joshua Burke.
Keep that. Without distraction.
Good evening, everyone. I am Josh Burke. First, I would like to give a round of applause for my fellow graduates who are here on stage tonight. Good job, everyone. Now, I want to start off by saying I am on the stage for many reasons, but one reason stands out. I believed. In my sophomore year, I decided to do online school. Everything started out great. My lessons and assignments were easy, but eventually things became too difficult. I was beginning to become stressed as I wasn't understanding the assignments. I constantly had to redo them. On top of that, I was going through a bad breakup. I just said to myself, I'm not getting how to do my schoolwork. I'm dealing with all of this other personal stuff. So why continue doing one more thing that is making me miserable? I said, forget it. I'm dropping out. And the rest is history. Now, more older and more mature, I asked myself last fall, could I actually go back to school and graduate? I started classes in November, and here we are, 7 months later. So obviously, the answer to my question was, heck yeah, I can. When mid-May came around this year, I had already completed 3 of the 5 tests I needed to complete to become a graduate. I knew the deadline was getting close, so I asked how much longer I had until the graduation deadline. I was told the deadline was the same week. This week? I asked. If I wanted to be a part of the ceremony and walk across the stage this year, I was going to have to complete the last 2 tests and do it fast. I still had to take the science and math tests. I debated with myself on whether it was worth it and if it was a risk I wanted to take. Then I remembered that 2 of my cousins were graduating this year, and I got excited thinking that I actually had a shot at graduating in the same year as my cousins. The school made it happen so that I had testing sessions that last week so I could take both tests and be done just under the deadline. I took a gamble and went for it. It paid off. It turned out to be something I couldn't have dreamed or imagined. Here I am now, on the stage, getting my diploma and finally achieving my dream of graduating. I can celebrate with my cousins and my family. I may not have graduated in the same way as my cousins and others did, but I did graduate. As the old saying goes, it's not how you start, it's how you finish. Thank you.
Gratitude.
All right. I would like to introduce to you our student speaker, Enterprise graduate, Courtney Howard.
Hello. Let's give another round of applause for the class of 2024. I am Courtney Howard. It is an honor to be speaking to you all today. I want to thank you all for coming to support us and being here today. Today is a once-in-a-lifetime moment that we will never forget and a moment that many do not get to have. I'm glad you could all make it so that we can show you what we've earned and what we've been working towards for. We've made it, guys. I want to thank our staff members, families, and friends, because it was your motivation that kept us going even when we did not want to. Thank you for caring for us when we didn't always know how to care for ourselves. Happiness plays a big part in our life simply because you cannot achieve the things you want in life if you are not happy. Someone must care enough about you to put a light in a very dark place, and I can gladly say I had enough light to get there. I want to thank Mrs. Amy Carbone for helping me and teaching me things that can be taught in multiple ways, not just one, and Mr. Baldwin for showing love like a principal and a father. Lastly, I want to thank my sister for making me go to school even when I didn't want to. Now I want to tell you all something that when we leave here today, that it is okay to be happy even if you are nervous or scared. Happiness is the start of something new, and you should never be afraid. If someone asks about my aspiration in life, my answer would be to be happy, because I know that I can achieve so much more in life in being happy. Now I want you all to carry a piece of happiness with you when you leave today, because you've achieved something so magnificent. Thank you all, and have a wonderful night.
I would also like to add to the many thoughts and feelings expressed this evening. Hello, students, faculty, family, friends, and alumni. My name is Jalal Sha'u, and I am a 2024 Enterprise High School graduate. I want to first and foremost thank everyone that allowed me the opportunity to speak on behalf of my fellow classmates. I'm very honored. There was a moment when graduation was impossible, but with the help from Mr. Baldwin, Mr. Nostrand, Mrs. Fulton, Mrs. Meljak, and all my teachers, I was able to graduate. The staff takes time to build relationships with each student and care about our well-being. I also want to give a shout out to my family. They were there through thick and thin and tried to help me in any way that they could, whether it was just showing support or helping me write this graduation speech. Thanks, Mom. I'm very grateful for them. Lastly, I want to give a shout out to my fellow graduates. I enjoyed getting to know all of you and see remarkable things ahead of you all. Thank you very much. I would like to welcome back to the podium our Adult and Community Education Coordinator, Kristen Allen, who will begin the scholarship and award portion of the program.
All right.
I used to thank people for buying things from our pop machine because that's how we fund our scholarships. We're going to have to find another way, so we are accepting donations, just letting you know that now. Graduates who will be receiving awards and scholarships this evening are not informed in advance that they have been chosen for this honor. Recipients are chosen at the recommendation of the staff of Warren Woods Adult Education. The first award through the Adult Education Program is a scholarship given to a student or students chosen for academic achievement, character, and dedication to continuing education. The scholarship may be used for the college or post-secondary training of the recipient's choice. The first scholarship for $250 is presented to Monique Brisbane. You guys are right behind here, so read, okay? Congratulations. The staff members believed we were spoiled for choice this year, so we decided to offer an extra scholarship. The second scholarship is for also $250 and is presented to Brandy Clark Phillips. Congratulations. And the final award this evening is presented to an adult education student who has shown the most potential growth while in the program. Unfortunately, the student was not able to be here tonight, but I will finish what the scholarship is about. It is an ACE award, which includes a $100 scholarship and goes to a student who has demonstrated educational and personal growth, maturity, and positive attitude while in the adult education program. This scholarship also may be used at a college or post-secondary job training. The recipient is LaQuisha Houston. She was unable to be with us, but she will be presented with her award at a later date. Thank you.
Speech.
I would like to welcome to the podium 3 Enterprise High School teachers who will continue the scholarship presentations. Our first speaker, Ms. Leslie Morris.
Good evening. My name is Leslie Morris. I am the art teacher at Enterprise High School. I have the pleasure to announce the first of 3 scholarship awards that will be presented this evening. I can't say enough about this young woman. Not only was she motivated and determined to finish, she is extremely kind-hearted and loving. She is an exceptional artist and was always doing something so creative. She has a bright future looking upon her and will excel at anything she puts her mind to. This scholarship is awarded to Mia Goddard.
English.
Good evening. My name is Amy Kruzak. I am the math teacher at Enterprise High School. Today, as we celebrate the culmination of years of hard work and dedication, it is my honor to extend heartfelt congratulations to one remarkable individual who has truly distinguished himself as one of our scholarship recipients, Austin Tompkins. Receiving a scholarship is a testament not only to academic excellence, but also to character and potential of an individual. Austin, you exemplify these qualities in abundance. Your ability to navigate challenges with grace and humor is a testament to your resilience and strength of character. Congratulations, Austin, on a well-deserved recognition. You are an inspiration to us all, and we are honored to have you as part of our school community.
Thank you.
Good evening. I am Chris Ubelor, the social studies teacher at Enterprise High School. and it is my great pleasure to present the last scholarship to one of our many distinguished graduates. This student has consistently brought his enthusiasm and positivity to our school, uplifting both peers and teachers. Academically, their keen interest in the American and French revolutions has stood out with their insightful questions and prior knowledge enriching our lessons, even if some of that knowledge came from his video games. As they embark on their next chapter, I am confident they will continue to shine and make a positive impact wherever they go. Please join me in congratulating Jalal Sha'u on this well-deserved honor.
Great to see you.
Congrats, you're doing good.
Should I get back up again?
All right. Waited 2 weeks for this. You know, I'm not even going to look. Please welcome to the podium the principal of Enterprise High School, Mr. Timothy Baldwin.
Thank you. Good evening. Dear Board of Education, the graduates seated before you have met the Michigan Merit Curriculum requirements to receive their diplomas from Warren Woods Public Schools. At this time, we would like Superintendent Mrs. Stacy Denowith-Feachy and Board President Mr. Mike Schulte to please present the diplomas for our new high school graduates. Graduates, will you please rise?
Jacob White. Yusuf Ewell. George Stephen Blanton III. Johnny Vang. Josh Burke. Brandy Clark Phillips. Monique Brisbane.
Ryan Harris. Gabby Gagnon. Jacqueline Sha'u. Alexandria Christine Tai. Araya Najar. Courtney Howard. Jalal Sha'u. Shalaheen Islam. Mario Reed. Nasif Ahmed. Matt Allman. Shanta Islam. Alexis Moore. Michaela Lynn. Jade Bryant. Ash Miller. Trinity Winston. Morgan Koivula. Anne Marie Eblin. Mia Goddard. Waylon Meyer. Darcel Doles III. Julian Patterson. Kenyatta Brooks II. Darian Love. Saeed Raymond. Chris Balch.
Yeah.
Andrea December Rose Hendricks. Brianna Lachey Smith. Brianna Balowski. Miracle Goree. Jasmine Vang. Aaliyah Nichols. Yasmin Nano. Savannah King.
Come on.
JT Thanos. Eli Ingram. Austin Tompkins. Kenny Shazer. Jacob Perry. Deshaun Kegler Simpson. Ghassan Al Zahedi. Roger Freyer Jr. Raynar Wright. Wiley Miller. DeMar Dockery. Ramar Trusty Jr. Jalen Parks. Anthony T. Casdaglias. Rome Phillips. Tayshawn Brown.
She's not a part that well.
Christian Hoffman. And last but never least, Jason Winters Jr.
Barbie, you're not supposed to.
Graduates, you may be seated. We ready? All right. Bismillah. Good evening, graduates, EHS families, Central Administration, board members, Warren Woods staff, future graduates, and community members. Once again, welcome to the cooler side of town. It is my pleasure to speak to you tonight. I want to thank you all for being here and continuing to support our students as we celebrate their transition from childhood to young adulthood. It means everything to us. I want to give a special thanks to our EHS staff for all their time and dedication to our students. Please give them a round of applause. We would not be here to celebrate our graduates without all of you. I, as well as our students, appreciate you. Whether it was a kind word, extra time, a motivating phone call, or a lunch made with extra love, our students needed it to get here tonight. Thank you to Mr. Jesse Hurst, my childhood friend, for the love that you continue to show young people. I would like to give a special thank you to all our donors. Just as I promised last year, I would ask for more money. You continue to put our students first. Because of your generosity, and they don't know this yet, all of our students will have the opportunity to have the cost of their graduation fees covered. Our students and families appreciate you. Our largest donors are the class of 2023 who decided to pay it forward to this year's group. Thank you. To the class of 2024, what up, though? Take a deep breath and relax. You did it. Your hard work and resilience have led you here. You have earned this. So many of you have pushed through doubt, pain, and adversity. All your stories are meaningful and amazing. I would like to highlight a couple of them. Saeed Raymond. Assalamu alaikum, my young Muslim brother. Your story is truly one of perseverance. You were born in Dubai, in the United Arab Emirates, over 7,000 miles away. When you were 10, your family moved to India, 8,000 miles away. At 14, you all came here for a chance at a better life. You pressed on through difficulties with being an English learner, COVID, and many obstacles that would have caused many students to give up. You kept striving, you kept pursuing your dreams, and in the fall, you will be attending Macomb Community College. When we talked about your journey to EHS, you appreciated the focus of the teachers and staff had on you and your classmates. You appreciated the class meetings in the cafeteria. I appreciated your humility, hard work, and optimism. All three of these qualities will take you as far as you are willing to go. Miracle Goree. I remember the first time I heard your name. Mrs. Hickman called me while I was driving into the Meyer parking lot. Hands-free, of course. As she was talking to me, I could hear her talking to your mom about the best place for you to earn your diploma. Your mom was frustrated because the online program you were in was not making your education a priority. There is a serious lack of communication that, along with COVID, threatened to leave you behind. Mrs. Hickman told your mom that Enterprise was the best choice for you. I remember that first meeting in person. You and Mom were skeptical about us doing enough to make sure you graduated. I had to keep telling Mom your grade wasn't important. Getting to 20 credits was. What a turnaround from the shy, reserved young lady that sat in front of me that day. You have been Student of the Month. Took part in the Michigan Works Young Professionals Program. And most importantly, my old school hip hop dress partner for Spirit Week. I am so proud that you kept going and so glad that you chose us to help you through this phase of your journey. Mario Reed. I can't begin to tell you how grateful we are that you are still with us. Your recovery has been a gift from God for everyone who loves you. We know that there may be setbacks and the mission is not complete, but your presence today is a testament to the work that you have been doing and what is possible if you don't give up. An honorable mention goes to Chris Hoffman. You tried to give me an ulcer with E2020. You kept saying, B, I got it. You did. Congratulations. To the rest of the class of 2024, look around, find your loved ones in the audience, and give them a round of applause. Remember this moment. Tonight, take a victory lap. Then get ready to go again. Your next chapter will be another business trip. There is still a lot of business to handle. The great Dr. Paul Rogers, my mentor, told me on the first day of class many years ago, if you want to ride the rides, you gotta have the tickets. This diploma is your ticket to the next ride in life, whether that's college, trade school, the military, or the workforce. Take it from me and every other adult in this room. Sometimes the ride will be smooth. Just when you start to get comfortable, it will get bumpy. There is only one way to get through it. Keep going. Go past all the obstacles. Silence all the negative voices and distractions telling you to give up and just keep going. Do not stop until you achieve your goal. Then set a new one. Then do it again. Don't listen to people who gave up on their dreams or never had any in the first place who want to see you give up on yours. Anything worth having, worth pursuing, is worth pressing for. If it were easy, everyone would do it. You have the chance to change your life and the lives of so many others around you. It's time to boss up and be something. Whatever it is, your opportunity is waiting for you to step up and take it. One time for the class of 2024. Congratulations. Let's get it. Graduates, would you please rise? At this time, I would like to invite Monique Brisbane from Adult Education for the traditional turning of the tassel presentation. As we close this evening's ceremony, I would like to present and congratulate all of the Warren Woods Enterprise High School and Adult Education 2024 graduates.
It is my privilege to lead this year's graduating class in the time-honored tradition of the turning of the tassels. Instituted centuries ago, it represents the culminating moment of one's educational achievement. Graduates, turn your tassels.
One more time
for the class of 2024.